Dude, it's already the end of May? This year is nuts. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday is a 1995 Disney television release. It is directed by Melanie Mayron, cinematography by Rusty Alsobrook, editing by Henk von Eeghan, music by James McVeigh and Lisa Harlow Stark, and it's written by Mary Rogers and Stu Krieger. Melanie Mayron is best known for 30-something Girlfriends, Harry and Tonto, and Snapshots. Rusty Alsobrook I covered in the video about the Shaggy dog, the link will be in the description. Henk von Eeghan is best known for Lost, Fargo, About Sarah, and Watchmen. James McVeigh is best known for Desert Winds, The Mystery of Spoon River, One-Eyed King, and Too Good to Be True. Lisa Harlow Stark is best known for Desert Winds, Slap Her She's French, Sirens, and Tribeca. Mary Rogers I covered in the video with The Devil and Max Devlin. Stu Krieger I covered in the video about The Parent Trap 2. Both links will be in the description. The film is based off a book of the same name by Mary Rogers, released in 1972, so she helped adapt the script. They are very different. Shall we compare? Annabelle wakes up in her mom's body. She is now in charge of her family's affairs and her younger brother. She enlists the help of Annabelle's friend Boris without telling him about her current crisis. As the day goes on, Annabelle gains appreciation for how difficult her mother's life is. She learns that her little brother idolizes her and that Boris is actually Morris. How do you mix up Boris? Like, I get he had some kind of... Ben disappears with a woman Boris didn't recognize. Annabelle gets so overwhelmed she starts to panic. It is revealed that the mothers switched their bodies through unspecified means. What? The mysterious woman was Annabelle's mom in Annabelle's body. She got a makeover and her brace is off. They switch back. The end. Obviously, this story has come a long way from its original book. The first movie is even a little different than the book. Annabelle's mom in the first one did not switch their bodies through her own means. They just switched because of the Friday the 13th thing, obviously. And then this one has like a Tibetan talisman that creates the switch, which definitely is a thing that is brought into the Lindsay Lohan one. So this one is literally quite like a stepping stone between the original and the Lindsay Lohan one that like I know best because that was the one right in my prime of seeing it. I know there's also a Disney Channel Freaky Friday that came out like last year or the year before that, and it's a musical. We will get there. But all I know is this movie is definitely different than the book. The mom doesn't change them just to prove to Annabelle that her life is hard. They both learn lessons, and that's what I love about Freaky Friday, is they learn lessons about each other's lives, and that brings them closer. Like, the teenager always learns that the mom's life is really difficult and she's got a lot going on, and the mom always learns that being a teenager came with a lot of pressure, and you still deal with a lot then. Life is always hard. The film stars Shelley Long, Gaby Hoffman, and Alan Rosenberg. Shelley Long plays Ellen and is best known for Cheers, Hello Again, The Money Pit, and Irreconcilable Differences. Gaby Hoffman plays Annabelle and is best known for Field of Dreams, Now and Then, Everyone Says I Love You, and Uncle Buck. Alan Rosenberg plays Bill, and he's best known for Last Temptation of Christ, The Wanderers, Sybil, and Robots. This was a part of the ABC Family Movie Night remake time. Obviously, we've done Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, we've done Escape to Witch Mountain, we've done Shaggy Dog, and now we have this. Out of those, I think this is, no, Computer Wore Tennis Shoes I could watch. So this is the second one I've been able to watch. This one I think is probably the best one so far because I wasn't able to watch two of them. It was a pretty good remake. I don't know if it's better than the first one, but it's got more, like a little bit more like heart, I would say. Because the first one is good. I did enjoy the first one. I'm pretty sure I watched that with Sammy and Joy. But this one's got like a little bit more of the heart. I cried watching it, but I do want to break down some fun things. This movie's so 90s. At the very beginning, Ellen is making her kids lunch and she's putting bologna on a sandwich, like Oscar Mayer bologna in that sleeve, and it just was like, wow. Remember the 90s when like bologna was the cool thing to put on your sandwich? And now, like, at least I haven't touched bologna since I was probably 13 years old. So it's been a minute for me. And it just makes me laugh like that. I just remember everybody had a bologna sandwich. That was just like the thing to do. I was so stressed for a ton of this movie. Ellen in Annabelle's body, constantly trying to get out of school or smoking a cigarette when she's obviously intelligent and knows that she's in Annabelle's body, was really stressing me out. It was like, why do you keep trying to get your daughter in trouble when you are obviously smart enough to understand that you are in Annabelle's body and should probably try not to do anything to like wreck her entire school life, because hello? Annabelle being a total mess in Ellen's position makes complete sense because she has no idea what's going on. She's not a designer, whatever. But Ellen in Annabelle's body kind of having no regard for the rules and everything was really stressful and honestly, like, not great. Like, way to show that you do not care in the slightest about your daughter's school life. Later, obviously, she cares. Like, she wants to do the dive for her daughter because, you know, she doesn't want her daughter to miss out on that stuff. But it was still, like, it stressed me out every time she kept trying to get out of school and she kept getting Annabelle in trouble. Drew Carey is in this movie, which was a trip. He's the IRS guy, which was even funnier because, oh my gosh, Drew Carey, a comedian as an IRS agent, was just great. Overall, I did enjoy the movie. I was never really bored. I don't think it's the highest technical film ever made, but I do think it had some heart because I did cry when they finally switched back and they were understanding each other. And Annabelle said, life's hard at any age, and that just really resonated because it is true. As much as, like, once you're an adult, you're like, oh, teens, they have it so easy, whatever. Remember being a teenager and when that thing was, like, the total consumption of your life. So I really liked that it showed that everyone's going through something regardless of age or anything. That's everything I have for Freaky Friday. My final rating is 6 talismans out of 10. Our total movie count is... Our cry count is... Parent Death Toll is still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put up videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join my Patreon. You get to request a movie and all that fun jazz. Until next time, comment, like, subscribe, but not tell you do, and don't be, I guess, that, like, brat girl about it, but she came around. I don't know, then. Their dad about it because he left? We did it! We did it! Woo, 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 woo. Okay, moving on.